This is Austin's nomination for Hog College Boar. 21-6 is his notch. He's out of a boar called Whip, which is a boar that Greg Interest bought from Whipple out in, I think it was in the Pennsylvania Farm Show. His sire is, Whip's sire is King Indy on, if my memory serves me correctly, the champion gilt at Duncan. So there's would be the sire. And I think there's only two people in the country that use this boar. It'd be us and Greg Interest. So this boar will be out of a sire that nobody else has used, which makes him a little bit unique. His dam was out of time, and then on a Big River female, so it was an out of time Big River. I had a kind of a mind blank there for a second. But his dam was the one that was, this litter was really unique last year, and I talked about that in the Hog College gilt situation. But this is the female that was the champion 4-H Berkshire breeding gilt that ends up being overall grand champion purebred breeding gilt. She had 4 other litter mates. One was the reserve champion 4-H Berkshire breeding gilt. Another litter mate was the champion FFA Berkshire breeding gilt. Another litter mate was the champion FFA Berkshire Market Hog. And then there was another litter mate that was the reserve champion purebred Derby that ends up gaining 2.9 pounds a day, a little over 5/10 fat, about 11-inch loin eye, 10.5, something like that, as a Derby. So that was a really unique litter in the fact that they were all there was 5 champions or reserves at the Iowa State Fair out of that one litter. This boar here, as you can see, is just right off the feeder. He's extremely heavy boned in our opinion, obviously real long bodied, long hipped. We like a lot of things about him. I think he's kind of a production kind of hog also, with some stoutness. I think in some time, he was born on February 15th out of a litter of 10. So, you know, pretty good production there. Really heavy bone, really sound, as you can see. I think a lot of future to him. Kind of green yet, but the middle of February hog should be probably a little green right now. Big old square hip, the right kind of rib, very mature, heavy bone, big old stout head on him. Really kind of a unique boar in his own right. So thank you for your consideration for Hog College Boar on 21-6.